It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street in downtown Memphis. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The tip is won by the Sixers. Covington to Simmons. Beyond the arc for three. And that's rebounded by Memphis. Blocked by Covington.
Just incredible timing on that swing.
Inside, he scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Another chance, and a putback slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Conley, in a flash, scores at the rim.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Simmons to Covington. Simmons. The rebound's pulled down by the Grizzlies. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Two-point advantage. Conley to Jaren Jackson. To Gasol, down low. To Jaren Jackson. Baseline drop. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Nice pass to set things up.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons. And it's rebounded by the Grizzlies. Conley in the front court. Leads a bucket. Conley with a shot. Comes up empty.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Anderson to Conley. Top of the key. Embiid says not this time. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Changes coming from both sides right now. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And scores.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Memphis, they've got it. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
It's so good to see a healthy Mike Conley out there running the show. He only played 12 games last season, but when he's healthy like this, that kid's special.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. Count the bucket for two.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Reddick to Fultz. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Conley to Gasol, and finishes strong.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Conley into the front court. Lead is 2. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Embiid fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. From long range, Sixers able to clear the rebound. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. We're through one at the FedEx Forum with the Grizzlies on top. We're back to Beale Street in Memphis right after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Fultz. Off the assist.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's Grizzlies ball. That's blocked by Johnson.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, so many players think the only way they can get big money is on the offensive end, but this is a game about roles. If your role is to be a defender, get your money on that end, please.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up by 3. The shot by Conley, no good. To Embiid. It's blocked by Gasol.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Conley in the front court. Leads 3. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
You love how he carves out space to get that offensive rebound, but more importantly, watch as he's backpedaling down the court. Marc Gasol is the quarterback of the scheme defensively for this team. He communicates to everybody, in particular the guards. He points out to where screens are. He probably learned that by battling his older brother, Powell, most of the time when they were growing up in Spain.
Gasol to Jaren Jackson. Conley can't connect. It's no good. To Fultz. Second effort. Slams it home on the putback.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Memphis with the rock. Conley. Jumper's good.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Simmons. It's good.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Simmons to McConnell. Simmons. And Green able to pull down the rebound. Anderson to Conley. Trying to cash in. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Given 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
He gets it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Conley into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To Conley. Conley shot off the mark. Has a chance. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 4. Count the basket at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Into the game. Sixers control it. Number 13. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Count the basket.
For Gasol, it all started with his weight. When he first came into the league, he weighed close to 300 pounds. He's lost around 45 to 50 pounds to the age he is right now. And also, he's really carried on the trend of the game. Shooting threes. His first 8 seasons, only shot 66 threes. From 2016 to 2018, shot a combined 588 threes. Knocking down that three has been the difference in his game.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
The first foul in the last 2 minutes.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Shot from the lane won't go. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
First half comes to an end. The Grizzlies are way out in front.
The Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Grizzlies will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Memphis Grizzlies. The 76ers are in need of some changes at the half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Mike Conley was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Memphis, they've got it. Conley. The drive, right to the basket. To Conley. Conley with a shot, comes up empty.
And Ed, that's what you see this defense doing. They're capitalizing on the momentum gain from getting a multitude of stops defensively.
Conley into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Conley, fires the 3. Misfires, it's no good. To Conley. Spinning shot, won't fall.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Grizzlies own the basketball. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Simmons. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Easy layup.
Able to convert on both free throws. It's Grizzlies ball.
I got ball.
Conley to Jaren Jackson. And the denial.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, he blocked it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Simmons with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. To Redick. Nothing going here on that drive. Redick. Curling inside. Simmons. Runners good there.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Here comes the screen. Inside, he scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Count it.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player, maybe in the league, has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Down low Green. Scores from the post.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Another follow. Still no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Memphis with the rock.
Got some for him.
Conley
My ball.
to Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson with the dunk. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Oh!
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10 frame with a 7'5 wingspan.
Down low Anderson. Blocked by Embiid.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fultz with the basketball. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry.
The assist from number 5, Amir Johnson.
Conley into the front court. Up 5 to Kyle Anderson. Here comes the screen. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Has a look. Cleaning the offensive glass. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. 4-3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Gets off the three, at the buzzer, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message, nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
Knocks down the second free throw.
Bad shot.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Good shot, good shot.
Now a three, at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Grizzlies have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Covington. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Covington. For 3. Can't connect. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Up by 6. Conley to Gasol. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marcus Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get your 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Fultz. Shot by Fultz, no good. He gets it in the left corner. Conley, snared by Embiid. Fultz into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. To Covington. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Conley. Knockout time. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Covington. Driving right to the basket. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. T.J. McConnell, like Rocky, he loves the tough situations.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell them with the easy way.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. Grizzlies at the controls right now. Conley, now pass, stolen by the Sixers. Tough-looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
Dario Saric has really become a big part of the rebuild in Philly, and he's had improved shooting from his first year to his second year because he understands where his shots come from. He's assisted on 99% of his mix. That shows you something.
To Embiid. Plays it up and in.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Simmons. False. That no good, off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. A lot of contact, no whistle.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Conley. The drive, right to the basket. Nice finish at the rim. Sixers call for time. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Covington.
Number 33.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There's certain guys in this
Have a
league
good
that should be
Friday,
put on
bro.
alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Memphis, they've got it. Grizzlies get the victory. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. 4 Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. The 76ers finished on the losing end of a close score. No one can say they lost because of lack of effort. The way they attacked the offensive boards deserves some credit for sure. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game trap. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Mike Conley could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Memphis Grizzlies. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.